Welcome to another episode of The Urban Revolution, where we get to explore more on the trending cultures amongst the youth here in Singapore. In today's episode, we'll be delving into the esports scene among young people, where gaming and competing has become their greatest goals in life. Esports is a form of competition involving video games that are particularly between professional players, individually or as teams. While esports is still not accepted by the masses in Singapore, many young adults or teens have stepped into this scene and made a name for themselves. There have always been misconceptions and presumptions about the esports industry since its inception. Yet, why are people still trying to get into the industry?
Not really.
I don't know, auntie don't know. 不大理解，不懂。
Yes.
There isn't really a market in Singapore for this. It seems like a very angmo kind of thing.
尤其是年轻人哦。
I feel like it provides people with a platform to express themselves.
No, not really.
I think the younger generation will be very supportive of it.
I think yes, because there's so little people in Singapore, so it's probably quite easy to know the community and stuff.
It's definitely not easy because the demand for you to focus and perform well is extremely stressful.
So as you can see, the truest opinions of the public regarding the esports scene in Singapore. But why do people still want to do esports? Let's ask a professional esports player, See Wey Kang, also known as Evo.
Hi, my name is Wei Kang. I'm 24 years old this year, aka Evo.
Glad to have you here today for us to share more about the Singapore esports scene.
Hey, hello. I'm very happy to be here.
So, before we get into it, let's show what an esports player like you really does.
For my training routine, I mostly do aim labs for now, basically doing grid shot. So for my peripherals, right, I'm currently running a Glorious mouse model D-. I think the star of my peripheral is my keyboard lah. This is a custom keyboard. It's a Tofu 60% acrylic keyboard, and the bottom is all the LED lights.
Actually, I'm quite curious. How was your experience when you were first stepping into the esports scene?
I wasn't really into it at first because back then it was firstly due to the lack of support from my family. But ever since I stepped in, I never regret it lah. I still remember the first time when my mom actually allowed me to go play for Singapore lah. It was kind of hard because she was reprimanding me so much, and she's telling me about the worries and they are aware that I need to go overseas just to play. But ever since I managed to get first runner up for that tournament, right? She actually saw the passion that I have, so she gradually allowed me to play tournaments over and over again.
What was the most difficult part of being an esports player?
Firstly, is your time commitment. Then also monetary wise, if you're not getting paid, it's very hard to sustain. I don't think we are really recognized because esports currently right now is not really a thing yet. Like in my game, right, because I'm currently playing Valorant, the amount of teams that are currently signed by an organization it's really scarce. I can count it by one hand.
So what do you think is the common problem that Singaporean esports players face?
Firstly is NS, because you have to spend 2 years of your life serving the nation. It will impact not just our aim, our reaction time and stuff lah, and how we coordinate. Like even before you enlist, you're a top tier player, you're one of the best in Singapore, right? But after 2 years, right, there are even better players that will definitely take over you because they have more time to commit. So that's the one major flaw for Singaporean esports player. Because older generation always have this thinking that gaming will never go anywhere, and they always thought you have to study hard, you have to be a doctor or something. All we need is just need a little bit of results and to show a little bit of passion, right, to them. Then slowly, gradually, they will understand that this is what you love to do lah.
Do you have any words of encouragement for the younger generation or others that would like to partake in the same journey as you?
Don't let your dreams be dreams. Focus on what you have been crafting for all the past years. Hone your skills, and definitely one day you'll get there.
As you can see, the esports scene in Singapore might not be remarkable, but it definitely has the potential to be developed into something much greater. Rising brands are sponsoring esports teams and tournaments such as Logitech, Secret Lab, and Singtel. The Singapore Tourism Board has also partnered with the most recent Mobile Legends M2 tournament. Not only that, constant improvements on digital infrastructures is able to provide a more advanced environment for the esports players. Despite all the ups and downs, Wei Kang has shown that through grit and determination, anything is possible. So trust the process and it will reward you.